folks. Good morning or afternoon. I'm not sure what your reporter and your future mayor and president, Tungsten Meridian here, pleased to announce to you, to bring to you this wonderful thing I received in the mail the other day from the city of Wichita Falls. I personally got it from the city manager because I am his friend. I don't know him, but I am his friend. He personally sent it in the mail. But folks, look, it is the 2017 Drinking Water Quality Report of the City of Wichita Falls down, folks. I'm very pleased. Folks, this was invigorating reading, folks. Let me just tell you, it was a wondrous report. I mean, folks, not only do we gladly drink our urine, not only do we pay Flint, Michigan type prices for our own urine, we enjoy it, and then, folks, we get a pretty blue drinking water quality report, arrives sometime at the end of June, and Wichita Falls, Texas down. Folks, let's just peruse this right quick. Folks, right off the bat, you're going to see right there, it's a CCR welcome. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Creedence Clearwater Revival, I would assume. But personally, it is the pleasure of one Darren Leica, the city manager, to present this year's drinking water quality report. I mean, it's just absolutely staggering. Safe and plentiful drinking water is an essential resource for every community, folks. And we utilize the latest technology. They tell us all about it, folks. I mean, they tell us all about it. And look, it is their goal to provide their customers with the highest quality thing. And folks, this is what I love about the city of Wichita Falls down, folks. He uses the word customers. And you know what that implies? It implies competition, customers, because if I don't like something here, I can become a customer someplace else. But you know what, folks? We are not customers. We are part of a monopoly, and they are the monopoly. They're like the boardwalk, folks. And you know what? We're fine with that. We are fine with that. Because you know what? The federal government says you cannot have monopolies. But the city of Wichita Falls down says you can. Just like our sidewalk over there in the American with Disability Act, folks. Look, and another thing right here, folks, right here, it talks about at-risk population. Now, folks, I'm going to give a glowing report to this thing because there's a thing called cytoplasmatotorium, something like that, folks. I'm not real sure. Cryptosporidium. And it hurts people, folks. And we are fighting vigorously to fight that stuff, folks. But I've got to be honest with you, folks. I'm a little bit disappointed. I am a big believer in global warming because on July 1st in Wichita Falls down, Texas, the high was 90. Folks, it rained earlier that day and the high was like 90. Folks, I mean, global warming is real. I mean, when has it ever only been 90 degrees July 1st? So folks, here's where we've got to be honest, folks. At-risk populations. Folks, we've got to not have superior urine drinking water. Because folks, if you truly believe in global warming, then you also truly believe, as I do, that humans are the cause of it. And while I may sit in my car while it's idling and have the air conditioner running and everything like that, I feel that you should not. And I also feel that the less people there are on the planet, then global warming is just going to go away because we are the cause. So this at-risk population right here, folks, I'm a little bit disappointed. I would like to see more at-risk people die from drinking our water. I'm just going to be honest with you. And as your future mayor, I will ensure that happens. So all you global warming people, make sure you do vote for me as president because I will make sure more people die. Okay. Now, right here, folks, this is one of the greatest things ever. That right there, folks. Look at that. All drinking water may contain contaminants. Now, folks, this is the genius of the city of Wichita Falls down. We spend billions and trillions of dollars on a new urine filtration system so you may drink your own urine and like it. Then we spend quadrillions on a pipe to pump your urine out to Lake Arrowhead that's not quite done yet because the pipes just aren't quite good enough because we have to have $1 million in renovations because the pipes aren't there yet, okay? And then we're going to filter all this stuff out and then we're going to tell you about at-risk populations. And then right here, folks, here is the disclaimer. If you do die drinking our water, the city of Wichita Falls down, we have it right there. All drinking water may contain contaminants. So folks, you get all sick and you go down to the city water department. You're like, I got sick drinking your water. You know what they say? Well, on page 2 of this year's quality drinking report of the city of Wichita Falls down, right there in the lower left-hand corner, folks, right there, we have a disclaimer. You can get sick. You might die. So you know what? Poppycock. Deal with it. And right here, folks, if you'll notice, Wichita Falls water loss. Somehow we lost water. We lost approximately 13.28%, folks, which is a staggering number. It is under the number of 15%, which is the goal of Wichita Falls Down. We are underneath our goal, folks. We are underneath our goal. We are welcoming you. We are charging more than the city of Flint, Michigan, and all our stuff may be contaminated, and we still need to fix stuff. But we're under the lost budget. Folks, we are wonderful. And folks, right here, you can see it right here. This report was done by 3 citizens, probably from the city of Wichita Falls Down, who probably can't read, but they did this report, I'm quite certain, and they gave us a rating right here, folks, right here, of superior. Folks, we have a superior water system, folks. We're not Flint, Michigan. We don't have inferior and pay $86 trillion a month. We are superior and pay $96 trillion a month, and we only lose 12%, and they may have contaminants in it, and there are at-risk populations with stuff in it that could kill you, but we're trying to fix that, even though global warming is happening, and we are welcomed by the city manager, Mr. Darrell Leica. Folks, I don't know what to say about that, but it's wonderful. And right here on this folks page, current water projects, plant upgrades, folks. Look at that. We are upgrading our plants. As you can see out here, folks, right here at Funkston's place, all these trees, we are upgrading our plants. And right here, we're digging a hole, and there's a pipe that takes your urine to Lake Arrowhead, and that's a gold pipe right there. And there's a man down in there. Let's hope he doesn't get trapped, and let's hope he's not an at-risk population, and let's hope he doesn't drink any of the water that may make him sick while he is working on it. And it looks like right there's some water that he might have lost. Folks, I'm not real sure. And right there is start on our new city jail that we all just voted on, but yet they're now doing a study because they're not really sure if where we voted on it is where they want to put it. Folks, I love this place. I will do more on these later, but let's just go on. Folks, there is a crossword puzzle here for the kids, especially for the ones that may die drinking the water. Folks, it's absolutely fantastic. Our city of Wichita Falls Down thinks of everything, folks. And right here, they have the sources. We have lake levels. Look, our lake levels, folks, and they're actually going to do a study on our lake levels because our lake levels since the drought ended have basically stayed at 100%, folks. And we have no earthly idea why. We don't know. It's kind of mixed in with why downtown won't get any better. It's kind of why people won't move here. We just don't know, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire as your mayor, I'm going to hire a team to fund a study to find out why our lakes are staying at almost 100%. Because when I'm mayor, I want to raise the rates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a company, not locally, folks. I will continue the policy. I will continue the great smart water installation policy of 30,000 of those suckers being put in not by local labor. Folks, I'm going to continue that, and the study will figure out why Lake Arrowhead is staying full. I don't know why. Lake Kickapoo, Lake Arrowhead, Lake Kemp. And then there's another right here. Folks, this thing right here, cryptosporidium, is in here twice, folks. That's obviously global warming. Folks, I'm not real sure exactly what all of this stuff means. It's analysis and talks about how much chlorine and barium and chromium and fluoride. You know, fluoride, that little thing that can kill you that we put in our drinking water. But, you know, don't worry about cancer and stuff like that, folks, because when I'm mayor, cancer's going to go up. That's just the way it goes, folks. So, folks, right here, I very am excited. See, a residential customer. Folks, see, I've got one more thing to say. I hope, and I'm going to do some research, I hope that only people that make less than $100,000 got charged for this report. Because people that make more than that, I mean, y'all need to be filling up your pools, and you need to be doing stuff like that, and not worried about paying for some little report like this. It probably cost $12 trillion. It was probably printed somewhere in Dallas, and then shipped UPS, not using local trucks. Folks, your future mayor, Tungsten Meridian, president, shall we say king, signing off. Thank you.